Hey, welcome to the very first episode of AONR Draws, formerly Rivers Art Draws, but we're doing it a little different this time. When I did Rivers Art Draws, I was really doing it on a broken laptop where you could hear the hard drive struggling on it as I recorded. So we've upped the technology since then. And what better drawing to get us started with than my mascot and a man of technology himself, Roboriv. What is Roboriv? Who is he? Where does he come from? None of that will be answered in this video. What will be answered is just how I felt about it. These videos for AONR Draws are going to be kind of like in the same style as what I've done before, where it's not really so much a breakdown of my drawing, because honestly that's boring. Honestly, I don't really like I'm not the best teacher out there. A lot of my drawing skill, I don't want to say comes organically. It is definitely just skill that I've honed over time, but you know, it's quite difficult for me to really break it down because I just kind of go from one thing to the next, and I don't really think about my process, but I don't know. For me, it's pretty quick, but I will try my best to give you a little bit of knowledge, try to hand some knowledge down. Just don't expect this to be really a tutorial. It's more of like, I'll show you how I got there, and I'll tell you how I felt about doing it, why I did it, what it means to me, because I believe in creating artwork that means something to you. One of my taglines or my mottos is RIV, and that's render inward visions. That's what I try to do with my work. I want to capture visions that I see in my mind's eye. I want to show that to you. I want to show those things to you. I want to show you what I think would be cool, you know. Is it influenced by other people's work? Oh, most definitely, you know. You have to be influenced by somebody. Nothing under the sun is 100% original, but it's what you do with that influence, how you put your own spin on it, how you make it your own, is what matters to me. And so, in turn, this character, Roboriv, you know, other than it just being, you know, another page in my art book, Art Attack, what it also means to me is there's a couple of things. It was a challenge of I want to draw this mascot, which I've drawn a couple times prior to this drawing. I did this drawing last year, specifically for my art book, Art Attack, again, available on Amazon. The link will be in the description. I will post a link in the description if you're interested in having a copy of not only this drawing, but so many others that I did for that book, and really for myself. A lot of those drawings were 100% for me. But what he means other than that, other than just, you know, again, other than just a page in that book, is I brought this guy back up from my box of ideas, if you want to call it that, when I really rededicated myself to my craft, to drawing. And I've never 100% fallen out of love with drawing, but, you know, life ebbs and flows, and sometimes I can't really draw as often as I would like to, you know. Just life things happens, and also, like, we just get lazy sometimes as people. And, you know, but it was probably in sometime in 2019 that I really wanted to take my art seriously again. And so I revived my robotic mascot, Roboriv, and I gave him a new coat of paint, if you'd like to call it that, and redesigned him because I didn't really like his previous design. So I redesigned him, but even then, like I had only drawn him in like the chibi, bobblehead type form, and I just kind of drew him to look cute. But I wanted the challenge, my personal challenge with this drawing was make him look like a badass, make him be like what you really want him to be, is just this I don't know who he is, I don't know he's what he's motivated by, but he just has to, this machine that has to create. And because sometimes I feel that way. I just feel like I got too many ideas, I just want to get them all done now. And so that's the premise for my Roboriv, at least for now. I've tinkered with the idea of maybe giving him like even a bigger backstory and like doing a whole comic series with him. It might happen. He's definitely going to be in the background of like kind of like an Easter egg in the book that I'm working on now, but I can't talk too much about that. As you can see, like I'm resampling the old chibi Roboriv for the right colors. And that's A, something that just saves time. B, it's just a good thing to get in the habit of doing if you're going to have a character or a mascot that's going to stick around for a while. You want to kind of, one thing I haven't done with Roboriv, I haven't done a full turnaround, which is what I do with a lot of my characters for my comic books that I'm working on. But that's also because I know I'm still kind of tinkering around, even in this design, in this more kind of grown up Roboriv, if you want to call it that. I've tinkered with some things. I've made things like his shoulder pads are pointy, whereas before they were more rounded. And I think it's okay for you to be, for you to do that, for you to subtly change your own character. But looks like the colors are starting to get closer and closer to to where the final version is, and I'm trying to do this all in one take as if I can. So I'm going to go ahead and say, if you like this video, please stick around. I've got more coming. I've got more on the way. Please hit the little notification bell. Please subscribe, hit the notification, and also give this, if you like this video, if you like the artwork, or if you just like me, please give me a like. It really does help, with the whole YouTube algorithm thing. But I'm going to call it a day on this video. You've got to see firsthand how I create Roboriv, and more coming on the way, more original art on the way, and I'll have little nuggets of some fan art too, because I know you guys like that stuff, so I'll have that as well. But that's a wrap on AONR Draws episode 1. Love you guys, stay safe, peace.